cheat and lie? Why do we go this way? Spending our time.
My bad, let me restart that.
Alibis, hiding our secrets. Woman of mine, why do we cheat and lie? Why do we go this way? Spending our time searching for alibis, hiding our secrets every day. Just have to keep on taking chances. You and we know it's wrong, but we can't break away. I guess we're in much too deep. Tell me how long can it go on? thoughts away, frightened of talking in our sleep. Sometimes I wish it would end, but it would break our hearts, so we'll have to start taking chances each time we meet. Casual glances when it ain't right to speak. We can't let it show, we can't let them know, so we'll just have to keep on taking chances each time we meet. Casual glances when it ain't right, it ain't right. We got to keep on taking chances each time we meet, because I love you, baby. Oh, I can't do without you, baby, and you can't do without me. I love the way you love me, baby. You got to keep on, you got to keep on taking chances, casting glances, baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, you got to keep on. Yeah, taking chances each time we meet. We can't help it, baby, 'cause we love each other. Yes, we do. And I love the way you love me, baby. I want you to keep on.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Vinyl Vednesdays over here on Treach channel. Let me see here. I'm flying solo, sort of. My co-host is asleep. Anyway, that was the title song to Lenny Williams' "Taking Chances" album. I don't. I can't say that that's my favorite song. Honestly, I didn't really care for it. It wasn't bad. Just didn't really stand out. And especially for being the title song to the album, kind of expected more. I just seen this and I bought it. I think I paid $7 for it because I never see Lenny Williams albums anywhere. But I'm not familiar with any of the songs on here. None of them were, I guess, his big hits or whatever. So, just one of his lesser known albums, I guess. Was it 1981? It's in good shape. The disc is in good shape. The cover's in really good shape. I would say near mint. Very, very good anyway. Yeah, I was just stoked to find a Lenny Williams, and I have not listened to this yet. This was my first. That was my first listen on that particular song, and I haven't had a chance to record this album. I was kind of waiting. Well, I wasn't really waiting to record it. I was recording other albums first, so I had kind of put this one on the back burner, mainly because I knew what I knew basically the kind of sound it was going to have, and I already have some Lenny Williams up, so it wasn't a new artist, so to speak. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to put this one over here for now. You'll have to bear with me. this is my first. I think it's my first vinyl Vednesday going solo. Han soloing it. My wife is behind me. My wife is always right behind me, taking my back. Got my 6. I'm gonna spark a joint. If you have legal marijuana, medical marijuana in your area, and you have some, it's a good time to spark up, I guess. So I'm actually pretty excited. I was more excited when I thought my son was going to be awake, but I'm excited about the albums I'm going to be talking about today because I found some really cool ones. Lenny Williams, for instance, mainly because if you tried to look it up, I found one. This is the second Lenny Williams album I've found, and I've been looking for him, even online, even on Amazon and eBay, and I believe that's where I bought the other Lenny Williams album from, was either eBay or Amazon, and it was another one of those one-off albums that didn't really have anything that I knew on it. You know what I mean? So, but it was cool to actually find it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna spark a joint. Anyway, link is in the chat. It is open panel. Matter of fact, it'll be.
I'm alive. I'm here.
Yeah.
If you want to join.
My wife is here. Jackie is alive and well. Proof of life and all that. It is an open panel, so it's going to be a little less structured deal today without my son being here. But I do have, like I said, I do have a few more albums to go through. And I also have several albums that I'm saving for next week. I was going to show them all off this week, but then I'd have to go buy some more for next week's show. And it's kind of become this cycle where I show them all off every week. So I'm trying to curb some of the costs because I've been kind of buying too many records. I'm actually running out of space over there, and I've got some damage to some because I need to get them off the floor. There was a energy drink spill last weekend, or the Coke didn't hit it. The last Coke spill. Yeah, the energy drink spill was 2 weeks ago, and then there was a Coke spill recently, and all of my funk and all of my not all of them, but a lot of my collection is sitting on the floor. A lot of money in my collection is sitting on the floor. So I need to get. I did order some milk crates, and I didn't really look at the size of the crates, and they just happened to be just a little too small. I could have fit a few in kind of diagonal, but they weren't deep enough and they weren't wide enough. Like your mom. No, we end up repurposing them for other things. Being in a small apartment, we can't fit all of our furniture in here, so we use them for other things, for other storage purposes. But I'm going to be ordering some more milk crates, but I'm going to make sure they're 14 inches at least, deep and wide and width, length, and depth, 14 inches all the way. And that'll be big enough, for some of these bigger covers and all the, the plastic protecting covers and all that shit. And I'm getting another round of inner sleeves and outer protective covers for the ones that don't have any, because I ran out. I have well over the 100 that I bought initially. So I need to buy a couple hundred more of inserts and outer covers, outer protective sleeves, especially for all the ones that are on the floor already. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Let me see. Yeah, we're still live. Right on. So I guess that leads me to the initial find of the week. I was searching through the soul and funk section of our one of our favorite spots in Tulsa, and I found this band I had never heard of before. I got a comment on one of the uploads already, so apparently people have heard of them. But it's called the Average White Band. I got two other records. One of them is actually a promo. I think both of them are promos, but one of them is definitely a promo. It shows like the sticker on the front and all that. But they're from 1978 and 1979, which were the years that I really like to see. I like to see the mid to late 70s. 79 is like a pinnacle year for some reason. And when we looked up the information on Google about the band, they were listed as a funk disco band, which is basically what we're looking for, is the type of sound we're looking for. So I did upload one song already, and it's the title song to this album here. Let me switch this over. Fuck. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. It's that cover right there, Average White Band. No, that's the other one. That one's Warmer Communications. I think that's the Warmer Communications is, I believe, the one from 98 or 68. Let me look at the date real quick. 78. Shit. Hey, let me bring it over here and we'll talk about it. All right, so yeah, this is the promo. It shows it right there on the top corner. Promo not for sale, and then it's got the DJ readout here at the bottom, call out readout or whatever. This one is from 78, so this was the earlier album. I think this was their last two albums. I think there's three more. I might be mixing that up with another band, actually. I'm not sure. Either way, they were... I'm going to say this was the Scottish band. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Because I did look up information on them, and I fucking looked up information on somebody else. Yeah, it's a Scottish band. I thought I was right about that. Yeah, they're a Scottish... what did this say about it? Scottish funk and R&B band, which is interesting. So, like I said, I did upload Warmer Communications already. Oh, wait. No, I uploaded Feel No Fret. It's from the other album. So, anyway, I guess we're going to listen to Warmer Communications. Because I'm trying to remember, both of the albums are just really funky, and what I noted with my son, what we was talking about, is how smooth and how everything kind of blends together in their band. They don't have like a really good bassist that stands out, or they don't have like really strong guitarist that stands out, and the vocals doesn't isn't too strong. Everything just blends really well together. It's a very funky band, and they had some a couple of slower R&B type songs too. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Warmer Communications as the second song on side 2, and we'll be back.
One, two.
It's gotta be warmer. Oh, gotta have warmer communication. warmer communication. Whoa. Now if you know what's right for you, I know what's right for me. I won't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you what I see. We got to change the way it is. Try to keep it tight. Acting just like strangers surely can't be right. It's gotta be warmer. Warmer. It's gotta be warmer. We gotta have warmer, warmer communication. Warmer communication. I'm trying hard to touch you, if I might be so bold. Trying hard to reach you, don't put me on hold. 'Cause if we can't communicate, if we don't even try, standing here like losers, the world will pass us by. It's gotta be warmer. It's gotta be warmer. We gotta have warmer communication. Warmer communications. It's so cold. Oh, I can feel you. It's so cold. I can reach you. It's gotta be warmer. Warmer communication. Yeah. Warmer, warmer, warmer communication. Ooh, we gotta have warmer communication. Turn up the heat, turn up the heat. Warmer, me on hold. Just hold me. Warmer communication. We gotta have warmer. Oh, it's gotta get warmer communication. So cold, it's too cold.
All right. Yeah, warmer communication. That was a little more laid back than I thought it would be. Not bad though. Let me see. Yeah, that was more in between their funk and R&B. I was reading more about them as that song played. I don't know where I must have closed that window. Anyway, yeah, they were pretty cool. Pretty cool band. I like how smooth and calm it is compared to a lot of the other funky albums that I got, and some of the stuff we're gonna play here in a little bit is just wild as fuck. So I don't know. It's kind of refreshing compared to most of the other funky albums that I produced or not produced but purchased and played on these streams and uploaded. I guess we're gonna. I flipped the disc, we're going to try one of the songs from side one, and we'll see what happens.
Nobody chatting. Nope.
I used to wake up at night with this song going through my mind. Tried so hard to write it all down, but the melody was hard to find. Then one night about a week ago, I was passing a nightclub door. I heard something made me turn around. I had to go inside for more. It was the same feeling, a devil song. Thought I heard it before, but I must be wrong. Same beat, just a different groove. Whatever it is, makes you wanna move, move, move. Those people were dancing a new thing, going crazy before my eyes. I felt the shivers come over me, knew I had to take a run outside. I went back home and turned my radio on, the DJ had just begun. He said this song is a mystery to me, but I know it's got to be a number one. It was that same feeling, a different song. Thought I heard it before, thought I must be wrong. Same beat, but a different groove. Whatever it is, makes you wanna move, move, move.
I thought it was the same old thing, but as I listened, something changed. And everywhere I go, it keeps on haunting me. It was the same. Find out what the secret is. It's easy said, but hard to do. I leave it up to you to solve the mystery. It was the same.
All right. Sweet. Yeah, it's good to see you, Pain Main. What was I going to say? I was going to talk about something. Oh, yeah. We've been procuring. Well, see, my son's job allows him a certain percentage off of, stage equipment and instruments and basically whatever we need. So we've been kind of splurging, getting. I got a Ibanez, and he's got all kinds of shit. He's coming home like every week with all kinds of shit. He's got a fog machine in his bedroom, like one for stage shows, like a big one. He's got laser lights in his bedroom. It's a little bitty apartment. It's hilarious. And I got this big ass fucking 3,000 watt fucking PA sitting over here in the corner. I can barely turn it up. You know what I mean? And as soon as I turn my gain up, it's like fucking shaking the house. It's fucking awesome. But he's been paying for, because he taught himself guitar already, but he's been paying for lessons from a professional at his job, and he's coming home and then teaching me. So I'm actually starting to pick up quite a bit, feeling like I'm understanding, chord structures and stuff better, and I'm kind of able to, just hear where songs are and what key they're in, and kind of just jump in and try to make sense of what they're playing. I'm not as good as him, but I'm getting better. Hey, what's up, Jones? Good to see you, Jonesy. But yeah, I've been getting better. I've been playing quite a bit. I've been actually wanting to practice more than pretty much most other things lately. So we've been jamming. We've been jamming. That's why you see the streams of the Benjamin streams are us two just jamming together, and he was teaching me shit, and it's just trying to get good at playing. He's already good. He's fucking really good. He was already. They called him Jack at his school because he's the jack of all trades. He can play all types of horns and drums and basically whatever he wants to play. He figures it out. So, but he's been getting really really nice on the guitar. He's getting really good, and I'm feeling more and more confident on the bass every time I play it a little bit more and more. And yeah, I've been just recording LPs and buying LPs and talking about them on streams. So it's been a great change from the last 8 years. It's helped my mental health and my mood quite a bit. Just waking up and uploading 2 or 3 songs, and then jamming out, and then going to work. You know what I mean? I'm just in a much better mood at work, and feeling much better in general. And I've been really enjoying the time with my son. Honestly, just been enjoying time with him and playing instruments and shit, and playing music together. It's been awesome. So yeah, he's like that. When he first started, it was like, when he was going through hobbies, we put him in karate for a while and soccer, and there wasn't anything that he would really stick to. So we when he started in music, it was like, dude, I'm not investing in that. It's too expensive, if he's just gonna fall out of it. Well, yeah, just whatever his band teacher told him, he had to buy it. But yeah, he bought 2 full drum kits. If you look over here, there's this is a tiny ass apartment. There's a full ass drum kit he just bought, brand new. I can't remember the brand. It's not like a super expensive one, but it works. SPC, I think, or something. But but this was, I'm speaking on years ago. He had bought 2 full drum kits on his own. Each of them were around $800, I think. And that's when I realized, he had worked up and saved up money and bought that shit. That's when we realized that he was focused on it. He finally focused on something, and we bought him an electric kit. So he's got, well, those first 2 kits, are long gone for now. At this point, I think we still got some. I think we got a stack in the storage.
No, we thought so. And then we looked.
I don't know.
He sold them.
But he's got this set down here, and then he's got his electric kit upstairs, and then he's bought several guitars. He just bought him a bass recently. I can't remember what kind it is. And I bought, like I said, I bought my Ibanez, and I had given him my guitar. I had an Epiphone. I gave him, as a birthday gift or Christmas gift, I think. I can't remember, one of the two. So, and we started purchasing horns. He's got different mutes. He's got his trumpet back. He's got a saxophone now, a flute. We're procuring what he needs, all the instruments he can play, so we can produce sounds ourselves. You know what I mean? Because he's really good, like especially on the trumpet and shit. He's really good. Always has been. So I'm just trying to get good too, so that I feel worthy of playing next to him and we can make some music together. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what we're focused on. What I've been doing the past 6 months, buying equipment and practicing on my guitar. Trying to feel like a rock star. It's my midlife crisis. Buying LPs. I was starting to feel like, maybe it was a bad venture, but I'm not even going to talk about it. Yeah. Get into vinyls. They're worth it. Vinyls, it's a good market to get into now. I would say, here within the next couple months, 3 to 4 months, it's going to be pretty rough. It's going to be, those prices are gonna get pretty bad. It's gonna get really high.
It's booming.
Yeah, it's already booming, but it's still not like on fire yet. So you can still get some decent LPs at a decent price. Speaking of which, is the one we just listened to, a couple of songs I paid $7 for. Here's another average white band, Feel No Fret. And I actually thought that name was funny because it's kind of double entendre. But this one caught my eye first. It's also because it's from 1979. So, and anytime you see like a straight cut in an album like that in the side, or like they'll take the corner off, that means it's either a DJ's album or the record store owned it or something. And generally they're better pressings, and they're in better shape. If they're not actual promos, this might be an actual promo. Anyway, this is a trifold, Feel No Fret, and it does have a really good picture of the band in it. There we go. And anyway, I'm happy I found both of these albums. Average White Band, I thought it was a funny name, and when we looked them up, it said that, like I said, they're a Scottish R&B and funk band. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude! Like, no way. So we're gonna listen to. I've already uploaded Feel No Fret. With either yesterday or today, I uploaded it. Probably today, I uploaded Feel No Fret. So y'all are welcome that out. Hang on, let me check out Mr. Jones' comments here. I'm sorry, I had the. It was hidden. It was hidden. Danny is like John Bonham on crack. Oh, I can't click on links right now. Oh, Danny Carey from Tool. Dude, Tool was fucking awesome, man. I didn't really care for like Perfect Circle, and I've never listened to Pussifer. Um, it's the two bands that Maynard sings for now. Uh, I imagine they're probably good, but I never really got into them. But yeah, Tool is a legendary band, dude. They've created an entire genre of sound that still hasn't been fucking titled yet. You know what I mean? There's no title. How what kind of rock would you say Tool invented? You know what I mean? Because there's still, I'm sure there's a lot of copycats that want to sound like them, but there will never be another band that sounds like Tool. Not in my opinion. So, anyway, back to the Funky White Boys over here with the black dude. We're going to probably listen to Fire Burning, because I did cut a couple of songs out that were too like R&B ish for me. I believe it was on side 2. I know Walk On By is good, and I know the first 2 were okay, but I know Fire Burning was good too. So I'm kind of debating. I don't want to play Feel No Fret since I already uploaded it. Yeah, we'll do Fire Burning, because I'm pretty certain that that's a pretty funky upbeat song. So we'll do that. That's the last song on side 2, the 5th song on side 2, Fire Burning, and Columbia house presses aren't worth as much. Documentary. Documane.
That music company that you used to be able to, it was in the 90s. You used to be able to pick CDs and tapes. Is it like Columbia House or something like that?
Sounds right.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Maynard, I mean, I'll be honest, I never really cared for his character. How he like speaks, what little I've heard him speak in interviews and stuff, he's seems very I guess misanthropic, I guess is a good way to put it, and he's just kind of off-putting. I found it funny. I've never been to any of their concerts, but my buddy has, and he, I guess learned along the way that he's known to not even like show up on stage at his concerts. He'll like stay behind the stage and like hide out and shit. That's just kind of weird. He's definitely an anti-rock star. You know what I mean? But he is a genius, and you can't take away from Tool for sure. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this fire burning, so we can get some funk going. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right, we'll be right back. shit. I wasn't prepared. Hang on. Put it in the cover, in the sleeve, and then put it in the cover. All right, I got me a new co-host. First time having a female co-host. All right, so that was a average white band, who apparently were more known and popular than I figured. I just got a giggle out of their name, Feel No Fret. And like I said, we looked them up, and the years was straight. The years was right, 78 and 79, and it was a funk band, you know, so I'm glad I picked them up. I'll be looking out for more of their albums. All right, so here is an album I was considering waiting until next week to talk about because it's a rap album. I don't even know if you could call it a rap album. It's a rap-ish album, more of a soul rap album, I guess. I've noticed with Prof, too, that a lot of these guys are just kind of, you know, they can rap, but they also have, you know, particular styles like Yellow Wolf, and you know what I mean? So it's interesting making a rap folder and doing rap uploads on YouTube because, you know, some of them aren't really rap, and this, I don't really consider this rap either. But he does rap quite a bit. And this is an artist I came across on YouTube a few years back, within the past 8 years. I'm not sure, maybe 4 or 5 years. But this is Greaves. Let me take it out of the cover, it'll be easier to see. And this is called, what was it called? Something and Wolves. Oh, Winter and the Wolves.
That's Greaves?
Yeah, Greaves. This is a little white dude. Anyway, I'm not sure who he was signed with or whatever. I think I ran into his music after finding Prof, and so it was kind of like Prof for me. And I remember checking out a few of his videos and shit. So anyway, I did record this album, but I waited to, I haven't even cut it up yet actually to upload any of the videos on it. But I did listen to it, and it's, dude, it's such a good album, but it's kind of more on the slow end. It's a dual album. I'm trying to think of which one I wanted to play, because I like Serpents, but I had already liked Serpents before. Which one was it? Long one. So side D, the first song on side D, I remember was a good one. I think it's going to be in that one, and then you can just set this up. All right, so yeah, we're going to check out that Greaves long one, because I remember that one struck me when I was listening to it, and I don't really remember why, but I remember it was good. So we're going to check that out, and we'll be back.
Often wonder why we never made it home. Why it feels like all the effort that we gave was never noticed. The pressure kept on building up and closing in, and by the end, hell, I swear to God I couldn't swim. Like, since when did all of this become so hard to walk around? I miss the music that influenced us to talk about it. We used to sit around for hours trying to find ourselves inside a song that made us want to stop and smell the flowers for a second. Just a single second's all I wanted. Now I feel like every star I used to find you with is falling out the sky, and I can't even seem to find the time. And if I did, I doubt you'd even look me in the eyes like you used to. Everything we had is just a story now, and any way I see it, it's impossible to word it out. The word of mouth says you still need to candle it, hoping that somebody will notice and hold your hand through this. It wasn't anybody's fault. From the moment I was leaving, I could feel it in my veins. Someone that won't forget your name. Beg me not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself on the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. Begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself on believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name. Every now and then I pick the phone up, dial in your number and stare at it for a moment. I never call, I never will, it's hard to focus, but that's what we get for throwing love into the ocean. Tired, cutting ties, stuck inside, trying to make it out. I string it up, I write the line and try to lay it down. If I could find a peace of mind to go and press rewind, I'd do it in a second. If I thought that I could stay around for just a second, just a goddamn second, I would freeze the whole entire world in place if it let me. You always told me I was gonna make a difference. I just never thought it'd be the kind that eventually split us. And I'm sorry, I never meant to leave you all alone and have you living life with a person over the phone. The folks from back home say you still leave the lantern lit, hoping that somebody will notice and help you manage this. It wasn't anybody's fault. From the moment I was leaving, I could feel it in my veins. Someone that won't forget your name. Beg me not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself on the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. I begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself on believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name. Beg me not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself from the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. I begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself from believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name.
Oh shit, I wasn't turned up. It's look at the back of the cover. I think Serpents is the first song in side 2. So it'll be the other disc. There's 2 discs, so side 2 of the first disc. B. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes they say I don't know. All right, so we're going to listen to Serpents by Greaves. And then, like I said in the chat, I'm super stoked to talk about the next LP. And it's not that one, Average White Band. We already talked about it. So Luckily, it's hidden behind that. You didn't get a peep at it. Huh? You didn't do anything. I was talking to the chat. So, side B, I believe, is first song on side B. It's called Serpents. Oh, fuck yeah. Korn's drummer has always been incredible. All right, so check out Serpents. And this is really, the vibe of the whole album. It's a very reflective album, a very deep album. So not really like a party funk album like most of the other music that I've been playing lately. Yep.
I was in the second grade when you pushed me out the third story window to the bushes down below. Breathing in the cold as I tumbled through the vines, thorns smiling in my throat. I saw the devil in you that day, looking down on me with that face, smiling like you would've hit my body in the basement, But you got something that the world's been running from for way too long, and it's a sick twist, a nervous little twitch, dragging the razor across my wrist. And you got something that the world's been trying to hide. Your cyanide, cause the only thing you told me was they'd never find my body in the basement. No. Every time I think about you now I go crazy. People ask me about you, I don't know what to say, cause I don't know who you are. I wonder if it's even possible for you to escape this. People asking about you, they don't know what to tell me, they don't know where you are. I was listening through the wall when you met your monsters. Heard them break the closet door and take you away, hoping you would change like the color of the moonlight bouncing off the rain. I heard the devil in you that day. Watched the world around you cascade, laughing like you would have fed your family to the serpent. You got something that the world won't talk about. They walk around it, it's deep sleep, crawling in the street, pushing the bayonet into me. You got something that the world keeps trapped inside your aconite cups. I watched you turn around and go and try to feed your family to the serpent. Oh, these words won't break on you. I know I've done my best hell so many times before. These words won't break on you. I know I've done my best to hell, yeah. Every time I think about you now I go crazy. People ask me about you, I don't know what to say, cause I don't know who you are. I wonder if it's even possible for you to escape this. People asking about you, they don't know what to tell me, they don't know where you are.
Well, they've got a couple of record stores we go to. They've got, what do they call that? Deep cleaning? Ultrasonic cleaning. Yeah, they got ultrasonic cleaning, but it doesn't. They won't do. It won't do shit for scratches. But most surface scratches aren't really that bad. Like often, a record will look kind of scratched up, but will still play. So, it just depends on if it got down into the actual grooves or not. And with the ultrasonic cleanings, it could just need a deep cleaning and get all the dust out, because these albums, talking about Elvis Presley albums, you're talking about 50-plus-year-old albums or more. You know what I mean? 60-year-old albums. Well, I thought I had my co-host, but I guess not. I lost my co-host. Huh? You don't have to if you're too tired. So anyway, like I said, I'm super stoked to get to the next artist or the next album, because when I found it, I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I wasn't sure. We couldn't find any information on it, and we couldn't tell if it was just like a defaced album cover, like somebody had just painted over an album cover, because you could see like indentions in it, like where it showed other names to title songs and shit, right? So we didn't know what we was getting into, but it was in the rap pile over in the rap section. Hang on, let me grab it. It might have been in the soul section right next to the rap, somewhere in between there. The Grateful Dead is where I've got the only Grateful Dead worth owning, in my opinion, but I'm not a really big Dead fan. I like a few of their songs, and I like to hear them maybe once a year. Other than that, I don't really care to hear Grateful Dead too much. For some reason, they just kind of get on my nerves after a while. Like I said, they've got a few songs that I like that, every so often I'd like to hear them. But for the most part, I get tired of the Dead, Grateful Dead real quick. So wait. Excuse me, I've got some indigestion. Let me, God started playing right here in Santa Cruz Mountains. In a little town up there called the Holy City. Oh yeah, I gotta see God in action. Oh, it's GD, Grateful Dead. I'm making a joke. It looked like she said God. All right, hang on.
What's good, y'all?
My cohort has arrived. And let me move this chat.
Sorry, guys. Gotta work in the morning. Pass the fuck out.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to join us, but anyway, I'm glad he did, because he, like I said, I'm super stoked about this album. Hang on one second, I'll tell you about it. So before I show you this shit, I'm going to read some stuff to you. Hang on. All right, so this is basically a one-of-a-kind album. The album, there was only 100 made, but each album is random. It's let me just read it to you. All right. The album was pressed by the band and sold by the band through Bandcamp. So it's not a signed album, right? Or a copywritten album, I guess, or I don't know how the word you would say it.
The term is like industrialized.
They're not with the recording studio, or they're not under contract. So anyway, so it says here, every copy was handmade start to finish in the Midwest. Each record is 100% recycled material. Recycled PVC vinyl material, recycled center labels flipped over, recycled record jackets and inners, inserts printed on 60-year-old print paper, and they reused vintage inner sleeves. So that's why we could kind of see like the print like on the backside, I don't want to show this off yet, but you could see like the print of other songs like indented into it.
I don't know if he talked about this at all yet, but
No.
we just found this at the record store.
And it just called my name. It was just like, dude, we had no idea what we were getting into.
I had no idea this was hand paint until I put my hands on it, like tried to pull it out of the packaging, and immediately I could tell that that wasn't the right album. The album that it was advertising, at least.
You can joke during the music stream. Okay. So anyway, Angela says hi. Anyway, so let me continue reading here. Each jacket is handmade and one of a kind, multi-layer design, stenciled, hand-painted, and screen-printed, UV blacklight sensitive stereoscopic image.
We don't have a black light.
We don't have a black light to test that, right?
We don't know what that looks like.
Each center label is stamped with hand-carved block print stamp. Like I said, it was smashed by the members of the band in Chicago. The art was by Crumb Bums.
Photography by Jarvis.
Yeah, and snapshots and sleeves by the Soups. All right, and it says down here, each. Oh yeah, I've supposedly got unlimited streaming through Bandcamp or whatever if I want to get the MP3s. So anyway, so like I said, when I looked them up even more, they only made 100 of these, and each of them are hand painted, and they all have different colors and shit. So you're not going to find another one alike. So let me switch this over so I can see what I'm showing you. Damn, I ain't showing you nothing.
Black screen.
Black screen. You did some.
Oh. I know what I did. Hang on.
We must have deleted our camera.
I pulled that up on the wrong screen. Okay, there we go. We're back. All right. Yeah, so they seen it. Okay, so you already seen that it's called Blowy. The album is Blowy #1 and Blowy 2. They only released a cassette in 2018, Blowy #1, a cassette #2 in 2019, Blowy #2, and then they released 100 of these LPs, which has both of the albums. Only 100 of these were released, and it has both of the albums, Blowy #1 and Blowy #2, and the artist is called Barbara Bush. Let me get rid of this chat box. Oh, hang on. All right, so y'all can actually, let me pull this out of the plastic too so you can see it with no reflection. This is insane. Insane.
Genuinely hand-painted artwork. I don't know how to stress that enough. It looks and feels exactly like a hand-painted.
Yeah, it's textured. You can feel the layers on it. Right? And here's the backside that has the song list. Like I said, the album's called Blowy. The artist is named Barbara Bush. All right, so here's the insert. And all of these are 1 out of 1. Nobody's got the same thing. This was the insert that I got. Oh, that's upside down. Like I said, this is printed on 60-year-old plus could be older than 60 print paper.
It's still in mint condition. Well, I mean, not.
Dude, I never even noticed all the artwork on the walls in this.
That's got to be a photograph, right? Of where they were at a certain point in time.
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. And this is the other side. All right. It doesn't stop there, folks. It came with a SIN card from a 1985-1986 Crowley board game, which I thought was funny.
There we go. Good luck trying to read that all, by the way, y'all.
I don't know if that belonged there or not.
It was
And then we get to the disc itself, which is fucking insane.
a beautiful, like, sky blue.
All the discs are different colors. You're not going to find one that looks the same. And then it's got the blowy image right here on the center.
Which that center label is also hand painted.
Yeah, all this is hand painted. All of it. So anyway, there's no value. I did add it to my Discogs collection, but there's what did I say? There was 20 people who owned one on Discogs, and now I'm the 21st to own one. It's never been sold on Discogs, so they don't have a value on it. Oh yeah, I'm putting it away. Here, you want to throw? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you throw on. It's gonna be fucking insane.
I'm gonna shoot for side. There's no sides. We're gonna shoot for whatever side.
Can you put this inside? We're gonna need it. You just gonna drop it on somewhere?
You left Reeves on the player. Hold on.
What did I leave on the player?
Reeves.
Oh, my bad. I can come get it.
I'm out of here. Should have already been out of here.
He's just gonna play a random song. We'll be back.
This is the wrong towel.
This is the wrong towel. This is the wrong towel.
Most of the songs are really short,
Wrong.
like 3 minutes or under. Most of them, a couple of them are only a minute long. Yeah, I didn't save that This Is the Wrong Towel one, but I did save the one that we just listened to. The This Is the Wrong Towel part, I actually cut that out of my listening thing because it was just kind of stupid. Yeah, turn it over and just put it somewhere random. Yeah, this is Barbara Bush. We lucked out, and it is a funk album. I don't know how to put it. It's like I don't know. It's like a club funk album.
They left no indication of where each song is. So
Yeah, there's you have no idea what the hell's going on through most of the album. It's just a crazy music. Enjoy it.
I'm sorry to say so. You already in too deep. Now check this out.
All right, so yeah, that was Barbara Bush, Blowy.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This album doesn't even feel real.
It doesn't. It feels it's a really enjoyable album. I have to say that. Like I listened to it front to back, and I was listening to it again last night when I was editing the videos, and I was just listening to it, and I was like, God damn, dude, this is a really good funky album. I just happened to luck into a good funky album, and it was just put out like 4 years ago. 2020 I think was the date.
All I'm gonna say is I was just asleep like 20 minutes ago, and that feels like the backing track to my dreams. Super airy. I don't know. Spacious.
Yeah, it's a really cool. Glad I found it. The dude only had like 30 subs on YouTube, man. Like, go look him up, dude. Like, fucking sub him up.
They press their own goddamn album.
Oh, we lost our signal.
Oh shit.
Maybe it'll come back. Let's see if it comes back.
Beep boop.
And beep boop. Wonder what the fuck? Just out of the blue.
Oh, we're back.
Hey, we're back. All right. So, yeah, that's all we're gonna play like this week. I've got the chat open if somebody wants to panel up and talk some shit or whatever. But I'm saving what I got left for next week, and I'm also hoping that I get another. I've got another LP coming in the mail from United Kingdom.
Y'all's gonna want to be here.
You're gonna want to be here next week.
For sure.
If you didn't think that this was cool, you're gonna.
Yeah, this week was alright compared to.
That Barbara Bush album is a big find, and also the Average White Band. I really fucking enjoyed them.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I haven't had a chance to listen to the Lenny Williams yet. I wasn't really thrilled with the Taking Chances title song that we listened to when I started the stream off, but maybe he's got some funky shit in there somewhere. I can.
Gonna try a second one.
No, I'm gonna leave that be for now. I'll record his album later, and hopefully he's got a couple of funky tracks in there that I'll be able to use for upload. So anyway, that's about it. That's about an hour and a half. I went through all the music that I was wanting to talk about, and yeah, we didn't have any porn bombs or stupid shit. So we'll keep the train running. Appreciate Jones, KSI Sniper. Sorry I didn't see you there in the chat till just now. Angela, appreciate you. Seemed like there was one other person. Oh yeah, Pain Main came in. So appreciate y'all holding the chat down. We will be doing this every week, hopefully on Wednesdays. If we don't, if you don't see a post update on our community post or something to let you know when we're going to be doing it on a Wednesday, it may be a Thirsty Thursday. We've done a couple of Thirsty Thursdays, and we'll do it again if we have to.
It all depends on random scheduling.
Yeah, random scheduling and how we feel, and if there's rideable weather. I've been out on my bike as much as possible, so yeah, as soon as the weather's nice, I'm gonna be out there more anyway.
I just realized my mic's been turned around for this entire time.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all again. Thanks for holding the chat down, and we will be doing this again hopefully next Wednesday. Hopefully we'll both be off in the evening hours. I kind of like doing this more in the evening than in the afternoons, but whenever we have the time to do it is when it'll happen. So hopefully we'll see y'all around.
See you later.